Every day, we're bombarded with headlines and videos promising the next big miracle. This one juice will clear your arteries overnight. Or, that pill will make you look 20 years younger. These claims are seductive, especially when you're worried about things like strokes or heart attacks. But as a neurologist with decades of experience, I'll tell you something most won't. These so-called quick fixes aren't just misleading. They're dangerous. Because while they promise everything, they deliver nothing, and worse, they distract you from the one truth that could actually transform your health. Your body already knows how to heal itself. Today, I'm not offering you a list of hacks or shortcuts. Instead, I want to share 5 powerful shifts in the way you think about your health. Timeless principles rooted in how the human body has survived and thrived for tens of thousands of years. The 5th one? It might just change the way you live forever. But before we get to those 5 approaches, let's start by dismantling one of the biggest myths in health. For decades, we've been taught to think one way. When a problem arises, we ask, what can I take for this? A pill for the pain, a supplement for more energy. Whether it's conventional medicine or a rare herbal remedy, the core mindset is the same. We're always looking to add something to our bodies, hoping to fix the problem. But true health doesn't work that way. It doesn't come from what you add, but from asking the opposite question. What should I remove so my body has the chance to heal itself? Imagine your body as a pristine lake. Over the years, factories, processed foods, stress, toxins have been dumping waste into it. The fish in the lake, your cells, are starting to get sick and die off. What would you do? Would you dump a new chemical into the lake to treat the fish, or would you stop the pollution and start cleaning the water? The answer seems obvious, yet, ironically, we fail to apply this simple logic to our own bodies. If our ancestors ate a plant that made them sick, they wouldn't go looking for another plant to counteract it. They would simply stop eating what made them ill. We have evolved to a point where we've forgotten this foundational wisdom. You are not the same person you were last year. Your body is a construction site in constant motion, always replacing old, worn-out cells with new ones. About 90% of your body is renewed every year. The quality of these new bricks depends entirely on 2 things: the raw materials you provide and the environment you create. A healthy cell can only be built in a clean environment. So what's getting in the way of building a healthier body? There are 3 main culprits we need to recognize. These are not things to be treated with a pill, but things to be removed. They are toxins, inflammation, and stress. These are the true roots of the problem, and addressing them is the key to unlocking your body's extraordinary potential to heal itself. Approach 1. Put out the fire of chronic inflammation. Imagine chronic inflammation not as a disease, but as a low-grade fire smoldering inside your arteries and tissues. This fire makes the walls of your blood vessels stiff, inflexible, and easily damaged, creating the perfect conditions for plaque to build up, the direct cause of heart attacks and strokes. Our job isn't to take a pill to treat the heat, but to stop feeding the fire. And the 2 main fuels we feed it every day are: first, sugar and refined carbohydrates. When you consume sugar in sodas, baked goods, or refined carbs like white bread, pasta, and white rice, they cause a rapid spike in your blood sugar. Your body responds by releasing insulin, and over time, this process creates body-wide inflammation. Every can of soda or slice of cake is another matchstick you throw on the fire. Second, industrial seed oils. Oils like soybean, corn, canola, and sunflower oil contain massive amounts of omega-6 fatty acids, which are highly inflammatory when we eat too much of them. Swap these out for healthy fats like extra virgin olive oil, avocados, or butter from grass-fed cows. Your first job is to stop fueling the fire. Cutting back on these 2 inflammatory culprits is the most powerful step you can take, starting today. Approach 2. Lighten your toxic load. Your body has a brilliant detoxification system, but in our modern world, it's completely overwhelmed. The most effective strategy isn't to look for expensive detox cleanses, but to reduce the amount of toxins you take in the first place. You don't have to overhaul everything at once. Start with 2 simple steps. Avoid processed foods. Here's a simple rule of thumb. If it comes in a box with a long list of ingredients you can't pronounce, it's likely a burden on your body. Stick to whole foods, the kinds of things that don't need an ingredient label. Opt for cleaner produce. You don't have to buy everything organic. Start by learning about the dirty dozen, the list of the 12 fruits and vegetables with the highest amount of pesticide residue. Simply choosing the cleaner, organic version of these 12 items makes a huge difference and significantly lightens the load on your body's detoxification system. Approach 3. Turn off the constant fire alarm of stress. Stress isn't just a feeling, it's a specific physical state known as fight or flight. When this internal alarm bell goes off, your body gets an urgent message. There's no time to heal right now. We have a fire to put out immediately. The irony is that in our modern world, that fire might just be an overdue bill, a work deadline, or a negative story on the evening news. Whatever the cause, your body's reaction is the same. Blood pressure spikes, the heart races, and all processes of repair and cell regeneration are put on hold. When this state continues long-term, it creates the perfect environment for heart disease and stroke to develop. Our goal isn't to completely eliminate stress from our lives. That's impossible. The goal is to learn how to turn off the alarm and change how our bodies respond. These are not complicated actions. It's simply a return to our most basic biological needs. Prioritize sleep. Sleep is not a luxury. It's a non-negotiable biological function. It is the only time of day when your brain performs its cleanup process on toxic plaques and your body repairs damaged tissues. Chronic sleep deprivation is like asking a construction crew to build on a site full of garbage without giving them time to repair their machinery. The result will be a weak and shoddy structure. 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep per night is one of the most powerful medicines for protecting your heart and brain. Breathe with intention. Did you know you can change your body's physical state just with your breath? A simple 5-minute deep breathing exercise, inhaling slowly through your nose, holding for a few seconds, and exhaling slowly through your mouth, can instantly shift your nervous system from fight or flight mode to rest and digest mode. This simple act helps lower blood pressure, calms your heart rate, and sends a signal of safety to every cell. Connect with nature. Human beings were not designed to live in concrete boxes. A short walk outside, in the sunlight, among the trees, can reset your entire nervous system. It reminds your body that the world is safe and there is no immediate threat. Approach 4. Rebuild with the right materials. Once you've cleared the pollution from your body's internal environment, the next crucial step is rebuilding. But not with gimmicks, not with powders, pills, or the latest so-called superfood. Your body, like any great structure, needs the right raw materials, real whole foods that have stood the test of time. Imagine your body as a high-end renovation project. To restore strength, resilience, and vitality, you need 3 foundational elements. High-quality protein. Think of protein as your structural framework, the beams and scaffolding. From fish, eggs, and pasture-raised poultry, protein rebuilds muscles, strengthens bones, and repairs the delicate lining of your blood vessels. Healthy fats. Your brain is over 60% fat, and every cell membrane in your body depends on fat for flexibility and function. Supplying it with the right kind, like the fats in avocados, nuts, seeds, and cold-pressed olive oil, helps reduce inflammation and supports a brain that stays sharp and resilient. Vitamins and minerals. These are the unsung heroes, the construction crew. Found in colorful vegetables and fruits, they activate the enzymes and pathways your body needs to turn protein and fat into living, thriving tissue. And here's the beautiful part. You don't need to chase trends or count every gram. These materials don't come in flashy packaging or promise overnight change. They come from the earth, from nature, from food that doesn't require a label to tell you it's good for you. If you want your body to heal, give it what it was built to run on. Nothing more, nothing less.